Now, take a look at today's matchup, Tasteless.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at how many medals Maru has and then how many medals everyone else has. It's quite a difference, isn't it?
Yeah. He's got like gold doubloons. Gold
He's got
bullions.
a lot of them, man.
Yeah, he's like got a pirate chest of of placement medals here. Yeah, I mean, look, we expect Maru to come out of this group. I'd say the other 3 players, though, make it a lot more difficult to call.
Yeah, I think it is. It is quite difficult to call, and I think that the first match actually makes it even more difficult because it's Maru against Solar.
Yeah.
And, like, I would put Solar probably slightly better than, well, I'll shut up. Here's the highlight. Wait, what is
he wanted to open up supply for something. I don't know what for.
I think he just killed, did he kill some of his
killed a
tanks?
tank. Yeah, he shot his own tank.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And here's Solar like, let me help you with that. And he's
Yeah.
Did that tank live?
He's actually adding a lot of Thors.
He's going robots.
He's going robots.
Those Thors are going to have to be used to fight the kaijus.
That's basically what it is. I knew that StarCraft was a ripoff of Pacific Rim.
Yeah, they copied Pacific Rim.
It's kind of lame.
Did you see Godzilla versus King Kong?
Absolutely not.
It is the worst shit I've seen in my whole life.
That's why I'm not gonna watch it.
It's not even like good bad. It's not even like, oh, this is kind of stupid. I was like, this is so bad.
Yeah, the movie industry has truly failed us.
The movie industry has gotten so bad that I don't even.
It's about as bad as the gaming industry now.
Oh, the gaming industry's catching up. Don't worry. They're full speed trying to. They're going full speed Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
But the movie industry is at rock bottom.
I'm glad to hear that that's terrible because when I saw that it was being made, I was like, I will never watch that.
I have my mom's HBO account, and so I was like, oh, this is debuting on here. I'm gonna watch this. This is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
I love that you have your mom's.
Yeah, I'm a 36-year-old man, and I use my mom's HBO account.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I use her Hulu account too. I hit her up for all of her accounts. Yeah.
You know what I did?
What?
Is I just signed up and got my own accounts on the.
No, not me. Not me.
Actually, I don't have an HBO account. You need like a cable subscription.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
I
it's
should
annoying.
ask my mom.
You
for
should
her
hit your
account.
mom up for it. You have a mom. Get your life together, Artosis.
Can I use your mom's account? Actually, is that okay?
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask Dana if I can use his mom's account.
Good game gaming.
Oh, dude. Yeah, no, he's epic.
Good game gaming here.
Good game gaming, like, can we make a name like that for esports? Because every team is gaming or esports.
I was about to say, what about good game gaming esports?
Here's what I want to know.
Good game gamer gaming esports.
Name a few pro teams that don't have gaming or esports in their titles.
In Korea, there's none.
There's none.
There's I have girl or I need girlfriend.
Yeah, that's
in Valorant. A much better named team.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have an esports org, do you really need to call yourself gaming or esports?
I don't know. Is that one of those things where, like, the word blockchain or something where it just makes you worth more? Because you're like, oh, wow, esports. Now, I'm like an old guy that watches CNN, and so I think that's
now
hot.
I get it. I heard there's money in e-gaming.
I heard everyone's a gamer now.
Those streamers, they just sit there playing games and making money. Makes no sense to me.
GSL
People watching games?
People watching games?
How could that happen?
But why would they watch it? They're just sitting there clicking on buttons. Oop. Cure.
Little proxying going on. Look at his little rocket booster shooting.
Yeah, look at him go. He's like, I can go so fast.
Damn, man. Oh. Imagine the carbon footprint of this SCV.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets in a medevac later and flies home. I'm like, dude. he's the only SCV in the medevac? Like, this is really irresponsible.
We found out that he left, like, all of his trash on the ground, too. It's eaten by one of the animals on the planet and dies. It's like, oh, man.
Now that's why Zerg is good, man. It's all green energy with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, Zerg is just
I mean, they
reusable
let off
energy.
plenty of methane and stuff,
Yeah.
but like overall, it's like a better type of pollution.
I think Protoss would be the most eco-friendly, right?
Yeah, they don't even have mouths, right? So
Yeah,
like,
I don't even think Protoss is poop. As far as I know, they just sort of are there.
They don't poop, but how do they get?
They don't have
big?
mouths.
Like, they get nutrients somehow
From the sun. They're like
well,
plants.
explain Dark Templar then.
They're very vitamin D deficient, actually. They have very bad bones. They're not strong.
This is actually why they're invisible, because they don't get enough sun.
What's up, everybody? We're back. We're ready for the winners match in Group B. We had an insanely epic TVZ that brought us to here, and then the
worst TVT
most
we've ever
shallow
had.
TVT we've ever had, to be honest.
It was the worst.
It really was like a
welcome to Clown World,
a story you would teach your StarCraft kid so that they wouldn't make the same mistakes.
The exact same build from both players, both games, with instant loss from Cure. I'm sorry you guys had to see that.
Yeah.
But this is the harsh reality of esports sometimes.
Not all these games are created equally. And that was a moment that I think we can definitely all agree was proof of that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Dream does against Maru. Imagine if he just does it twice more and gets out of the group. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
don't nothing makes sense
anymore.
we're gonna see. They're doing their Hot 6 plug down there.
Hot 6 is great.
Yes, it is. It's so good.
It is.
But we got to wait for them to do that plug before we actually go into the game.
Now Gisato's going to...
Now, this is truly what we call drinking the Kool-Aid.
That's my favorite one, guys, right there.
That's a good one.
The
I'm more of
flavor.
a fan of the white one.
If you come out to Korea, get one of those. It's on me, but it's not really.
I think if you come out to Korea, you have to start with the blue one.
Yeah, the blue one's the classic one.
The blue
you
one
should
is,
start with the
you
classic.
can't be like, well, let's try cherry Coke first. Imagine somebody who never had Coke. They're like, well, I'll try the Coke Zero. You're like,
but what if they like
no.
that and then they try the other? You're like, ooh, this is gross.
But it's just there's actually a way about doing this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
It's you start with the base one, and then the next day you try a different one and a different one after that.
But, you know, it is interesting, right? Because like those were the first ones, so maybe that is the way to do it. But maybe there's a different way. Like for instance, Tasteless. If you're showing your kids the Star Wars movies, what order do you go in?
You go to A New Hope, then you go to Empire Strikes Back, then you go to Return of the Jedi, and then you say that's all the Star Wars movies that ever happened.
That was a perfect answer. Damn, man.
They go, wow, so they never finished it? I go, they never finished it.
And they're like, wait, did they do like preludes to like tell us more about where everyone came from? Like they didn't
No,
actually.
we
I
had
think
no
they should
idea.
have,
Yeah.
but they never did.
Yeah, they knew it wouldn't be as good, so they didn't try it. Although, in fairness, I have not seen The Mandalorian. I'm waiting for Disney Plus to come out in Korea. But you have Disney Plus,
Yeah, no,
right?
I have Disney
Yeah,
Plus. You have to use a VPN though.
Okay, I'm just going to wait for the Disney Plus to come to Korea. But I've heard The Mandalorian's good. But I don't know.
It's pretty good.
There's nothing more painful than arguing. Oh, I'm not going to say the name on air because it's such a controversy. But we had a mutual friend who certainly loved the episode 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars.
1, 2, and 3.
Those were.
Do you mean the ones with like Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought those were what you were talking about.
Yeah,
Those
no,
are
that's
the,
what I meant actually.
Those are the three
that's
good ones.
That's the best character actually was Jar Jar, right?
GSL Season
He's
1.
funny.
You know what Shakespearean character he was inspired by to be? Guys, we're going to go to the winners match here. Zerg vs. Zerg. These two guys have been crushing it. Oh, that camera shot gave me vertigo. Look, we're going to crash into the GSL side?
Whoa.
Whoa.
12 pool.
Hello.
All right, let's just do it. Let's just get this done. 12 pool.
Dark's red, right? He has to be.
Yeah. Yes, he is the best Hot 6 flavor.
No, I'm telling you, you have to try the rogue flavor, the blue one first. You can like dark better. You can like the dark flavor better, but you got to go with the original one first. That's how you do it.
But hold on. If
Yeah.
you really want someone to like the Terminator series, wouldn't you show them the second movie first?
Are you insane?
No, I'm not saying no.
You show them the first one.
The second movie's way better than the first one.
Yeah, but it has no context. It doesn't mean anything that he's
When
back.
I was a kid, actually, I saw the second one before the first one.
Well, that's why you didn't turn out all right.
That's what's wrong with me.
What else did your mother do wrong raising you? This is insane.
No.
You can't show them the second one. First of all, the first one is absolutely great.
Yeah.
It is a masterpiece in of itself. And then when people say, and the second one's even better, now you're building hype. Okay?
But what if you show them the second one first and you're like, well, watch the first one, but it's not quite as good, but it's still really good.
Oh, you go, the first one's where it all started. And then when they're like, oh, that was so good. Is there a third one? You go, nope. Just like Star Wars, they never made him after that. That's it.
Just like Star Wars.
The guy went on to make Titanic, and then there was nothing else after that either because Avatar doesn't exist either.
All right, just hatch first on both sides. No quick rush here. You know,
I think. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say.
I was just going to say that. Oh no, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was going to say the exact same thing. Please, no, go ahead.
Stop bullying me! I have stuff I want to say. Does anyone else think that Taste is just a bully?
I want to. Now I am going to interrupt you because I want to talk about the times when people tell us, one of us, that the other person's a bully on Twitter. We'll get messages where people
you
are like,
leave your DMs open, which is the issue.
I do leave my DMs open. And occasionally I get the person who's like, Tasteless, I know Tastosis is bullying you. And you don't have to take that as a victim of bullying.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I try to bully you.
Yeah.
So that guy is actually like, he sees what's going on. Yeah. You do deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Tasteless.
Mostly my DMs are just filled with messages from schizophrenics, though. Mostly it's just people like, all right, you've got microchips in your brain.
That's, like, when people message like that, I always get confused by stuff like that. Where, like, in school, someone would, like, tell one of my brothers, like, wow, your brother's really weird talking about me. Yeah. And then I got to wonder myself, I'm like, did you think he wouldn't tell me that you're like confiding in him that there's like something wrong with me? He's not going to tell me that? Like, you know what I mean? You're closer to him or something? I've lived with him my whole life.
Yeah, like, when people do some kind of weird triangulation, I'm like, that's the person that I'm always with, though. You're the person I don't know.
Yeah.
But we occasionally have this because we rib on each other in the cast where somebody reaches out to one of us and goes, I saw what happened back there. And frankly, I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Kids are getting triggered by two guys making jokes in an esports cast. It's like, the world's not going to be okay, Artosis.
Nothing's less serious than us.
Yeah.
There's the Robo. Let's see if he starts that blink up.
Yeah,
Glaives?
Again?
It's like all he does is Glaives.
They call me Glaives Man.
Should change his name to Glown.
Glown?
These are some glowny games, to be honest. The Adepts can kind of fill the same role as the Zealot at times, right?
Yeah.
Like they can zone units out and fight reasonably well against them, and like protect your Colossi and whatnot. So I don't want to be a negative Nancy here. I am a little bit nervous though for Zound.
Being a bit of a Debbie Downer here. Being a bit of a Bad Times Bobby here. You know,
Bad Times Bobby. I never heard that one.
I haven't just made it up.
Be a little bit of a Tickle Me Tasteless over here.
Did he accidentally trigger the Guardian Shield there? That was funny.
Yeah, maybe a little bit early there. Sometimes you just auto press it.
These probes are like, oh, the medevac can heal. Help us.
What is that? A flying shield battery?
I know. That beam repairs their wounds? Are you serious? Occasionally a Korean smile like that can be a little bit of a sign of embarrassment, though.
Yeah, they say innovation doesn't feel tasteless.
Yeah. He's thinking beep boop zeep zorp.
So he's a robot and an alien? Is that what that is?
Sorry, yeah, I guess you're right. Another tiny attack. Let's see if this one is going to be one that goes well here. I worry because it just feels like innovation isn't attacking in any of these areas with anything that's going to be a real threat. I think as long as the zoning game is good here for Zhound, he's going to be fine. Worker count right now. Down at 69 workers. You know, the sex number. I mean, very impressive. No, but seriously, he's way ahead here. It's 58 workers to 71.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Another one comes down. Damn, hits that stalker, but he can heal it back up. The Hellions are like, let me in.
I'm so stupid. They are like that, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
God, I hate Hellions.
Hey, come here.
Oh, he got the. Oh my God! It hit the probe. And
Oh,
the
I
splash
didn't even
killed
notice.
the observer. The splash killed the observer. Sound. You shouldn't have talked trash on innovation.
That sounds like a StarCraft emo song. The splash killed the observer.
What type of music would that be?
Emo.
Oh, emo.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of those like I tried so hard and got so far.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not emo.
No,
Come
but
on.
it's that also that vibe. What was that? New metal? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not sure.
And innovation, 2-1, will eliminate Zound, who was so confident against him.
Innovation versus Dark.
It's a good match.
The rematch. Hell yes. A little bit of a smile there from Innovation. It's like, I thought you're better than me, you're not. No, I'm covering my smile up with this mask.
And now it's a full tooth
Now
smile.
it's a banana
anyway.
smile, yeah.
Africa TV, Freak Up Studio,
This is
live.
Tastosis on the piano right now.
LG Ultra Gear and Hot
Gotten a lot
6,
better.
2021, GSL Season 1.
It's nice. Now let's put the guitars out here. Oh, no, never mind.
That's
Thought I
Tasteless
just-
singing right there.
That's me singing. Don't give up, Tasteless.
Don't give
Don't
up, Tasteless.
give up.
You only got to cast one more, Tasteless.
Just one more best of 3 Tasteless. Apparently I was going to give up. Guys, we're in the final best of 3 here.
It's time to cheese. Actually, this is funny because we were talking on the break about the match, and you were saying, Tasteless, you were like, this is going to be a lot longer than the first one because Dark kind of
Yeah.
already used his cheeses. And then I said, well, since he already used his cheeses, maybe this is the perfect time for Innovation to go proxy racks.
Yeah, this conversation never happened. But no, it's, you're right. This is a great moment.
Oh, a Nidus coming down. That'll be kind of interesting. Maybe pop into the back of the main. So far away for
It's
Innovation.
going
to defend.
graboids.
It's going what?
Do you remember Tremors? They were called graboids.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. Remember that you called my house at one time? You're like, what are you doing today? You like got all this stuff you're getting done? I'm like, I'm laying naked in my bed watching Tremors. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
that
And
actually.
you're like, oh, you're just like not gonna get anything done. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Yeah, that's some bungles right there. But Innovation continuing to try to push. Don't forget the Roach Ravager just doesn't scale all that well. As we get later into the game, it's having a harder time taking these fights. The Fungals, of course, doing a lot of work for him. Vipers are out now as well. You make these things all shades of green.
Maybe just one shade Artosis.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that
It's gonna
too.
be 50 shades of green. That's what we're gonna have here.
One shade, 50 shades. Taste just opens his mouth and says
Just say things.
anything that comes to mind.
This is my powerful mind at work. Behold,
It might just be one
I
shade.
am a genius.
I'm like, okay, it might just be one shade. And you're like, it might be 50 shades. That's a book, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
see, it's like my
Tasteless.
references. It's like, how do I get this fast? I don't know.
Doesn't mean anything. That's rough. I did think he was going to end up advancing, especially after the first, 3 games against Innovation,
Yeah.
but unfortunately wasn't meant to be.
What is this mischievous music we're playing here?
It's probably something to do with JYP again.
Boom, boom.
Tasteless, sneak around a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tiptoe around and lay
Yeah.
a couple of mischievous traps to home alone my enemies.
Yeah. This sounds like, what's the name of the bad guy in Dora the Explorer, that little raccoon guy? Like,
Oh, I don't know. I know what you're talking
Sweeper
about,
or-
but I won't even be able to recall that.
it's something like Sweeper, I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Sweeper
his music.
Yeah.
Where he's like comes on, he's like, Sweeper is sweeping or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't watch much Dora
I talk
Explorer.
like a Pokemon. I don't watch much Dora the Explorer. I try to keep up as much as I can, but I'm so busy with all my casting.
I don't think you watch any Dora.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I know about it, but until it becomes the next esport Artosis.
Did you know they made a live-action Dora the Explorer movie?
Well, it doesn't surprise me. They're busy ruining everything, Artosis.
Yeah. I only watched like half of it, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
And
tell
then
you. I don't know what happened.
You stood up in the movie theater you were in alone and walked out, right?
Yes, I went to the movie theater alone.
Yeah,
to watch
alone.
Dora
You
the
sat in
Explorer
the front
live
with
action.
a popcorn and a beer.
And
You were ready.
beer.
You were pre-gaming before the movie.
Yeah.
Getting ready. So you were going to go hard.
Can you imagine a grown man going in to watch Dora the Explorer alone in a movie theater during COVID with a beer? It's an amazing
He's drinking
sight.
his beer. He's pulling his mask down and getting
Yeah.
a little sip. That's
I'm
funny.
cheering and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like swiper swiped. Yeah,
Yes, this is so good.
He stole the map.
Best Saturday night ever. Don't give up, Tasteless.
Don't give
Don't
up, Tasteless.
give up.
You only got to cast one more, Tasteless.
Just one more best of 3 Tasteless. Apparently, I was going to give up.